The killers who shocked the SS. In the dark annals of World War II, there were monsters. But there was one group whose sheer, sadistic brutality was so extreme that it reportedly made the SS, the architects of the Holocaust, take a step back in horror. In April 1941, Yugoslavia collapsed, carved up by the Third Reich, Italy and Hungary. From the ruins, a new puppet state was born, the Independent State of Croatia. But this wasn't just a political puppet. It was a breeding ground for a brand of hatred that defied human understanding. The regime was led by the ultranationalist movement known as the Ustaše. Their leader, Ante Pavelić, named himself Poglavnik, the Croatian equivalent of Führer. Pavelić didn't just copy Hitler's title, he copied his genocidal blueprint. But while the Nazis were systematic and bureaucratic, the Ustaše were something else entirely. They were fanatical, chaotic, and relentlessly cruel. Their goal was simple: a pure Croatia. Their policy: a horrific rule of thirds. 1/3 of the Serbs were to be murdered, 1/3 expelled, and the final third forcibly converted to Catholicism. To do this, they formed a militia that operated outside the law, outside the military, and outside of human morality. Somber, slowed-down footage, archival images of concentration camps. The Ustaše's cruelty became so widespread that even German, Italian, and Hungarian occupiers were unnerved. In 1942, internal Nazi reports complained to Heinrich Himmler about the Ustaše. They weren't just killing soldiers, they were slaughtering women, children, and the elderly with a ferocity that defied logic. At the heart of this nightmare was the Jasenovac concentration camp. Here, guards didn't just kill, they held competitions. They even invented a specialized tool called the Srboščak, or Serb cutter, a curved blade attached to a leather glove. One guard, Petar Brzica, is infamously documented as having won a killing contest on August 29, 1942, claiming to have slit the throats of over 1,300 prisoners in a single night. The reports of torture are almost too graphic to repeat. Mutilation, beheadings, and stories of guards presenting their Poglavnik with baskets filled with human eyeballs. By the end of the war, an estimated 300,000 to 600,000 people had been murdered, primarily Serbs, as well as Jews and Roma. When the war finally ended, justice was incomplete. Many of the key perpetrators, including Pavelić himself, escaped to Argentina, living out their lives while their victims remained in mass graves. History remembers the Holocaust for its industrial scale of death. But in the independent state of Croatia, we see a different kind of evil, a primal, fanatical, and deeply personal cruelty. It is a reminder that when humanity strips away all restraint, there is no depth to which we cannot sink.